guys, what's up? It's Axe here with TheGameCoop. We're back playing Feed the Beast Horizon Daybreaker, episode 17. We've actually decided that we're going to need to make something to hold the MRUs, or the magical energy fields that are in the world. And to do that, we need to make a new structure called the... Oh, where is it here? I just had it all pulled up. The MRU Enrichment Chamber. And to do that, first of all, you're going to need to give yourself a bunch of these magical plates here. You can make it out of other things, but I'm going to go with the magical plates because they look cool. It's going to make a good addition to the base. Magical plates are 4 magical ingots around a magical fortified plate. We went over how to do this on a previous episode. Just in case, magical ingot. And... magical fortified plate. Magical fortified stone. There you go. Feel free to pause the video there if you need to see what's going on. So you take those magical plates and you put them in the crafting grid just by themselves. You need 4, and it gives you these magical plating blocks. I've kept 1 extra for a recipe here in just a second. And you'll need to make the actual structure. So I've went ahead and cleared us up a space here. The structure can be anywhere from 5 by 5, 5 by 5 by 5 to 128 by 128 by 128. Yes, that big. So we're going to make this a 5 by 5. Or at least try to. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in the middle with glass here. Whoops. Oh good, you get these back if you break them. Awesome. There we go. And this is not the magical fortified glass from Chisel. You have to make sure that you do this the right way, and that means with the radiating chamber right here. Oh, looks like we need more than that. Well, in that case, we will grab another stack. Oh, that's right. It takes only takes 1 piece of glass to make 4 pieces of the magical glass. I think it's with iron. It is. There you go. That's how you make magical fortified glass. Five. I'm going to leave this open. That's actually to hold the next item that we're going to make, which is this here, the Enrichment Chamber Controller. So I'm going to go ahead and round up some stuff, and then we'll be back and explain how to make it. Okay, here it is. So first of all, 2 more magical fortified frames, another magical plate. This is a new item, the MRU Conversion Matrix. That is 2 ingots above a core. Another core. Another new device, World Interacting Device. That's 8 ingots and an eye absorption. And finally, 3 MRU linking devices make the Enrichment Chamber Controller. So if I made this thing correctly, placing this block should cause a little bit of a light show here. So just place that in there. Light show, maybe? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to bring our new friend entity, down here. I remember where he's at. There he is. So that needs to come down here. I can probably just drag him through the ceiling. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so he is coming. There he is. So in this case, I'm just going to end up pushing him into the thing, I think. Because you can push with the shift. Let's see. Not quite in there yet. Well, he's in there now. So I think he is. I think that means it's working. It's got a balance in it now. Let's try that again. Yeah. Okay, so it was actually working. I want to get him in the middle here. Okay, well he's in there. Don't exactly know what it's going to do, but he's in there. So we'll read up on some more stuff and figure out what we're supposed to do with this guy. The next block we're going to add to the structure here is actually the MRU acceptor. Now what that is going to do is it's going to be able to pull excess MRU from everything, basically, and put it in the chamber here, which now can hold 60,000 since I guess it has our little friend here in it. So to make one of those, we need a few things. First of all, the magical display. That is 4 fortified frames around a magical water, which is a water bottle in the table there. 2 more frames up top. Some kind of core in here. I tried out the pale one just to see how easy it is to make compared to the other core. It's pretty easy. I mean, you know, no big deal. I think I'm missing an item. The MRU collecting device, MRU linking device. Yeah, I am actually missing an item. Oh, gotta get another conversion matrix. One moment. MRU conversion matrix. Oh, did I have these in the wrong order? Yes, I did. So there we go. The enrichment chamber MRU acceptor. And this says it can be added to any part here. So I'm actually going to add it to probably right here. There we go. Okay. And it has a slot for a bound gem. So I'm going to take one of these, which is currently bound to the destructor. I'm going to put that in there. There we go. And what that's going to do is it's going to take up to 60,000 MRU and put it right here in the enrichment chamber. Still not exactly sure what that's going to do, but like I said, we're learning as we go here. So the next thing we're going to need is actually a way to get the MRU out of the enrichment chamber. And that is actually the MRU ejector. So we're going to get another batch of parts here together and we'll be back. Here we go. Recipe for the MRU injector. Nothing new here, just more cores, matrices, plates, frames, etc., etc. We'll go ahead and add this to the structure somewhere. Probably going to do it right here. There we go. And now, if I read this correctly, that means I can actually bind this to that. And now it's going to pull out of that. Oh. Oh, the balance has changed. Oh, interesting. Frozen 0.4, pure 1.0. So this... Oh, it doesn't have anything in it anymore. It must have lost. That's strange. Now it's collecting more. Okay. So I'm going to figure out how all this balancing stuff works, as well as what to do next with this chamber here, and we'll be back. What I've decided to do is actually expand the capacity of the fortified chamber here for these entities here. I almost forgot what they were called. And to do that, I'm going to need what they call the holding blocks for EssentialCraft. These guys. Enrichment chamber holding blocks. And it's kind of an interesting way to make them. It's some more of the same stuff that we've been making. Magic fortified frames, MRU collecting devices, plating, the linking device, this glass alloy, which is glass and fortified plate. And the hardest part is actually the dark soul matter. And the reason being is it takes a lot of your matrix to make. And because of that, the reason for that is these MRU gems. The MRU gems are actually MRU crystals, which are MRU shards, which are nether quartz placed in a magician table. And you have to do each one, like, separately. You can't just, like, shove 5 of them in there at once. And then finally you take 4 of the gems and you surround an ender pearl with them. There's the recipe. And you get the dark soul matter. Also, the dark soul matters do not stack. So we're going to go ahead and make probably 8 of these. That's a pretty good amount. And then we'll go out and see if we can find another core to bring home. Alright, so all 8 of the holding blocks are complete, and I went ahead and put them in the bottom there. You can see them, 8 of them, around the square that's right below the entity there. The only bad news is the MRU is reset every time you modify the chamber. So hopefully this is the last time I'll have to modify it, because it's now empty. And to fill it requires the energy out of my matrix, which is actually getting really low. So we're going to have to work out a way to quickly get, like, matrix energy. And I'll be back once I have a good idea of how to do that. Alright, so to get more matrix energy in my soulstone, I've actually decided to make a monster spawner. Yes, this is totally 100% finished. No, it is not. This is actually just a little area that I've got set up here. to grind up monsters. So I'm going to actually be using the Cursed Earth from, what's it called? Extra Utilities. And that's what's going to get us a monster spawner going here. Now to make the Cursed Earth, if you've ever done Extra Utilities before, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to have to activate this Division Sigil right here. This is dropped by various bosses, as well as you find one in dungeons. And when you activate it successfully, something a little awesome happens, and you can collect the Cursed Earth from it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a few things and get them together, and we'll set this thing off here. So to perform the ritual here of activating the Division Sigil, you're going to need some redstone in a circle, an enchantment table in the middle, and of course, as you can see, your friendly neighborhood dairy cow. A pig will also do. A cat is fine too, but a cow is probably the easiest, as it is the biggest and easiest to hit. And then you just need to wait for your Division Sigil to glow. If you want to check to make sure you've done all of this, just crouch right click. Altar has a redstone circle, placed on dirt, can see the moon, sufficient earth, and it is complete darkness. You can't have any torches around this. And then you gotta wait until midnight. So we will wait until midnight. Okay. Should be getting somewhat close, I think, to midnight. It's kind of hard to tell because it's raining right now. It's always raining here for some reason. I'm sorry, Bessie. This is for your own good. Oh, hang on. We got some company. No interfering, guys. You cannot save this cow. She is mine and mine alone. I wonder what time it is. Not exactly sure. Should be getting kind of close. This will start, the actual sigil in your hand will start glowing. Any moment now. Okay, Division Sigil's flashing here. Now you just gotta get Bessie up on the altar here, or somewhere nearby. Here we go. Okay. So that creepy music there meant that it worked. So the cool thing is, well, other than the monster shooting me, cool thing is, I've got an activated Division Sigil. It can do 256 things before it, I'm not actually sure what it does once it's done. The bad news is I've got this Cursed Earth problem going on here. So we're actually going to use the Pocket Watch from, what was it, Clockwork Phase? And we're going to turn on the Silk Touch mode, just like that. And I should be able to just punch some of this earth and grab it. Kind of cool. So let's see if I can sneak in here. Also, monsters on the Cursed Earth move a lot faster and deal more damage. There we go. Got some. More is fine. Easy way to get experience here. But we will end up using this Cursed Earth for something a little more. Oh god, I hate skeletons. They're probably like the worst. Whoop, that was a witch. Don't want to get hit by that. Usually the Cursed Earth gets blown up by something by this point, but I'm actually doing not that bad of a job of keeping it creeper free. Alright, there we go. That is enough for me. So, we will be back whenever it turns morning. Alright, I just camped out on the roof to make it morning. And now, if we look on the horizon here, there's something going on with the Cursed Earth. It is completely burst into flames. Cursed Earth cannot be in direct sunlight or even torchlight. And because of that, it has burst into flames. And it'll eventually just turn into just regular old dirt. So now... now I can get my enchantment table back, and we will continue building the monster spawner inside. Alright, so the cool thing about Cursed Earth is it actually spreads in darkness. So if I go ahead and kill off the torches here, and place a few pieces of this Cursed Earth in a spot, the fans are going to try to blow me all over the place. If I go ahead and place the Cursed Earth in a couple different spots here, it should start spawning monsters, hopefully without blowing me up here. And then we put that in there. Now Cursed Earth also doesn't care about whether you're close or not. So anywhere in there that has Cursed Earth, it'll actually spawn monsters. So we'll give this a few minutes and see what we can come up with here. Okay, the monster spawner is working as intended. As you can see, there a zombie just popped up, and he will eventually get pushed into that corner. There he goes. And there's a little bit of a spider problem, as they don't get pushed very easily, and they climb. And of course they can't fit through the gap over there, because the spiders are 2x2. So I'm actually going to go to the outside and put one of those diamond spikes that we made a few episodes ago in the corner. And then I'm going to let this thing run for a bit and see what kind of monsters we get piled up. Okay, so there is quite a bit going on in there. We've let the monster spawner just keep spawning and piling up and stuff. I just heard something else fall down there. Oh, here comes some more things. You can actually tell by the map, as soon as they get in that little corner right there, they fall down. So we're going to go ahead and start killing this and watch what happens to our soulstone, because our soulstone is actually completely empty. At least it's about to be. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and kill everything in the spawner and see how much energy that gives me, because this enrichment chamber isn't even close to being full. Ooh. I do not want skeletons to fire at things. Enderman. Hey, buddy. Actually, there wasn't very much in there. Huh. There might be, like, a limit. Because I remember I made a spawner for a friend, a girlfriend, actually, that is playing on the server. I made, like, a natural spawner with water and all that. And it spawned a lot more than this. So maybe I'll go over there and use that in the next episode here. So anyway, killing all that gave us about 3,000 energy here. So then we just throw that in the Matrix Destructor and it'll shred it down. And gives us a little dinky bit of MRU energy. Not very much at all. So we're going to have to cut it here, and when we come back we will look into different ways to generate energy. Because there's got to be something, right? Some kind of generator somewhere here. Engineering, yeah, here we go. I mean, there's got to be something here that can help us out. So, see you next time, everybody. This has been Daybreaker episode 17, I think? 17. Alright. Bye-bye!